All right, Mr. Poller, we are back with the final installment of this Valentine's game, drop and catch game. First of all, we've got a great game already, but let's make it better. Let's make it a little more challenging. Right now, if I can do it, I'm an old guy, then you kids will do it way too easily. So we are going to show how to make a game increase in difficulty. All right, so some of the ways that we could make the game increase in difficulty in this case are to make the hearts, we could make the hearts smaller, we could make the hearts drop faster, we can make more black hearts. So there are a few ways we could do that. So what it's going to come down to is using the variables for this. So for starters, let's try to make the hearts go a little bit faster. Oops, I disconnected this. My bad. Let's start by making the hearts go a little bit faster. I'm going to make that a little bit smaller. I might make that a little bit. I hate that there's not an in-between there. Yeah, and I like it at least that big. So in any case, so we're going to make it so these hearts drop faster the more you get. So first of all, hearts caught, I'm going to make it harder. You have to catch 25 of them to get the final screen to happen. So that'll be more challenging in itself, but not nearly enough. Now, the speed of the hearts. So where is the speed of the hearts? It's actually right here where it says change y by -5. This is where we're going to use a variable. So we're going to make a new variable. I'm going to go into variables here, and we were going to call this one, how about speed? Let's call it heart speed. Now, at first, this variable will show up here, and that's okay. It's just good to kind of use this to track the variable. All right, so at the beginning, right now, heart speed is -5. So let's say set heart speed to -5 for the starter. Again, that's just the beginning. So it will be normal. Now, right now, it's never going to change because we have change y by -5. So here's where it gets fun. We're going to use that variable. We're not going to put -5 anymore. We're going to use heart speed. So right now, heart speed is -5, so it will still be -5. So it'll be the same speed. But now we can have a little bit of fun here. We can change it at certain intervals. So I know we have a lot of if-thens in here, but we're going to put another one in here. And the order of the if-thens doesn't matter that much, very, very little. So I'm going to put in here, and I'm going to say if, and I'm going to use this hearts caught. I kind of like this one, so I'm going to duplicate just that one because, well, that's what I'm going to use. So if hearts caught equals 5, then we are going to increase. I'm going to variables here, and I'm going to basically change heart speed by, let's try, I don't know if this is going to be too fast here. So probably should have thought this one through here. Let's change heart speed by -4. So it's going to get 4 less. And the reason I'm using -4 is it might get too fast here eventually. So let's go with -4 for now, and we'll see. Now, we're going to have that at 5. Now, we can basically keep saying, I could put in more if-thens, and I could duplicate this whole thing, and this actually isn't a bad way to do it. And I could say if hearts caught equals 10, then change the heart speed by -4. Now, one concern I'm going to have is that this will continue to happen over and over and over again. So I'm going to need to, meaning it's going to speed everything up because it's in a loop too fast. So we need to do something about that. Okay, so I kind of came up with a solution here. I'm not going to use change anymore Because if I use change, it's going to change over and over again in this loop, and that's kind of a problem. So I'm going to go with set. And this isn't ideal programming. There may be a better way. I'm sure there must be. But I'm going to use set. And I am going to set heart speed to, and I'm still going to do what it would be, which is -9, because -4 is -5, -9. And then at 10, I'm going to make it a negative. I'm going to mess with it a little bit. I'm going to go with 13. So that is another 4, I realize. Now, I'm going to keep adding these. I'm going to keep duplicating these. All right. So because I'm using set, it just makes things easier. So now, this one is going to be, I need to stop this. All right. We have 5, 10, 15, and 20. Those will be the increments to increase them. So 15 and 20. All right, so at 15, let's try, I'm just gonna keep going by 4. Let's try 17, and I guess that would be 21. I really don't know how fast that's gonna be as well. It's faster than this, so. All right, so, and now, I could go through this whole thing and waste a lot of your time, but I am going to cheat. So this was set hearts caught to 0. I'm going to put set hearts caught to, I'm going to jump it up to 14. So as soon as I catch 1, it's going to jump to 17. The speed will jump to 17. So let's see if it's doable. All right, click. Oh, okay, now it's at 17. Whoa, that is fast. Gotta avoid that one. Okay, yes. Okay, we've definitely made a harder game. Got one. Okay, when it gets up to 20, it should get even faster. Oh, man. Now, we can also have more of these show up, which is another thing that I'll be doing, probably with the black one mainly. But this thing's really going to take off right about as soon as I catch another one. Okay, now let's see if I can even catch these. Whoa, see how fast they are now? Woo! Okay, now I could also do things, these are just game design things, that I could make it so I could move the basket faster. That might be a way to help out, but it's tough. So let's see. I lose. Okay. I'm not too disappointed with that. Now, if you want to mess with that, I'm going to let you. But you can see the whole point is that you understand how we can make a game more difficult by using variables. And again, the key is that the speed right here is heart speed rather than just a single number. So pretty cool there. Now, for the black heart, let's make that a little more difficult too. We are going to make it right now. It will wait 5 seconds between each one of those. Not too shabby, but again, we could make it more difficult. We could make it faster, but I kind of like the speed of it, and let's change something different anyway. So let's make a new variable. And this one is going to be, well, can't think of a good name. Black heart interval. That's the space in between something there. So black heart interval. And again, it will show it up here. I'll put it here. So the black heart interval, I am going to start at, so here's my one flag is clicked. So set black heart interval to 5, because that is every 5 seconds. Now I need to change things. So here's the deal. It says wait 5 seconds. So I don't want it to wait 5 seconds. I want it to wait black heart interval seconds. So this is using that variable. So right now it is 5 seconds. So it hasn't really changed anything yet. But let's add some things. If thens, just like we did before on the other heart, but now we're going to have if, and we're going to use that same operator. I don't have it on this one, so I actually need to go through. And I'm going to start it at 10. Yeah, you can, again, you can play around with these. I'm just trying some stuff. So if hearts caught, whoops, variable. So if hearts caught equals 10, then that interval needs to go down. And I am going to do this. I'm going to say set black heart interval. I have a harder time saying it than coding it. To, let's go with 3 seconds. Then let's double this or duplicate this. And if hearts caught equals 20, this might be a mistake. 1 second. Every 1 second. So the last 5 is going to be really hard. And now I already have it set to cheat as far as the hearts caught is on 14. Although that would not work for the 10. So let's see how hard it is from 10. And okay, ready, set, go. Oh, already having troubles with the heart there. So black heart should be going at intervals of 3, as it says there for right now. So that is good. And the other ones are going to get faster. Yeah, I wouldn't have a problem if you fast forwarded a little bit. So the other hearts just got faster. And come on here. There we go. Got to catch a few. Like Pokemon, bet you can't catch them all. You could, by the way, have negative points if the hearts actually hit the ground, but that would make this game nearly impossible. Okay, now let's see. Those black hearts should be coming down every second. Oh, here they come. Okay, just got harder. Just got more difficult. So, still tricky. Now, if you're a gamer, you want to make this even more difficult, go for it. Yes, I'm going to lose there. Go for it. Mess with the numbers. Mess with you. That's the idea of a good game design, is figuring out a place where it is hard enough for people to be interested in playing it, yet not impossible, I guess you could say. So we are basically done, but I need to go back and just make sure. So first of all, I just need to reset some things. So this is set hearts caught to 10. I want to start at 0. So here's 0. These things that are showing up here, I don't need them to show up anymore. I can just unclick their checkboxes. It's just good to be able to see the variables in some cases, to see how they are changing. So that should change things. And that's about it. We've got a completed game. It's solid. It's fun. It's Valentine's-y. You can make it yours. You don't have to have the hearts dropping. You could have just about anything. You could have Valentine's candy. You could have roses. You could have, I don't know what other Valentine's things there are. You could have like little Valentine cards or something. You can go on the internet, find these things. You can, and then who knows, you could probably come up with something better than the black heart. Yeah. So in any case, have some fun with this. I hope you enjoy the process, and I hope you learned things. There's a lot of great things in Scratch coding that you should have learned from this tutorial. So there you go. Enjoy. Happy Valentine's Day.